Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is my review for 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 3, Episode 1. Okay, y'all know I asked y'all if y'all wanted me to review this show, if anybody still watched this show, and a lot of people said yes. So I'm going to give it a try, see how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. If no one watches it, I stop reviewing it, unless it's a show I love, okay? I don't really love this show, but again, my antics can make it interesting and whatnot. But y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channels, okay? Channels with an S. On YouTube to Jaylee's Corner, also to Jaylee's Corner Talk. The link to Jaylee's Corner Talk is always in the description box below every single video. Go ahead over there, subscribe, watch the video. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. I'm gonna put up more content as soon as I can, but it's already enough videos over there for y'all to go watch. Okay, anyway, do not forget to also like this video. Okay, comment in the comment section. You can also hit the share button to share on your social media. You can always relax and relate and release to yourself and everyone around you, and always inhale and exhale and stuff, because it helps you stay calm, cool, and collected. Y'all can follow me on social media. On IG, it is J_Lees_Corner. On Twitter, it is just JayLeesCorner. Okay, yes, please and thank you. Y'all know, like and subscribe. Okay, let's get into this stuff. But oh yeah, first things first. Besides that, this Thursday the panel will be on my channel. Okay, at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. Yes, the ladies first panel is on Jaylee's Corner channel this Thursday, 9:15. See you there. Be there or just be there, okay? Let's get into the couples this season on 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, okay? First up, we have a new couple who I did not know, okay? Ellie and Victor, okay? Ellie is 45 from Seattle, Washington, or whatever. She owns around her own little pizzeria joint and whatnot, okay? It has been successful for the last 7 years, okay? Now, she brings up how she got married back when she was 28, okay, and was happy and in love with this good old white man or whatever. But 11 months into their marriage, they took a trip to Atlanta, where he was from, and honey, she woke up the following day and found that man dead. I was like, oh, he woke up dead. I was like, I just did not. I felt like she was gonna say, I woke up and he was gone. He left me for some man in Atlanta. When she said, I said he was dead. Oh my God! Now she reads about he passed away from an overdose of prescription pills. Okay, I was like, girl, condolences. Okay, now she brings like 2 years later. No, 2 years ago. So 2 years ago from currently and whatever, she was on a solo trip to Colombia. She then went to a little island called Providencia, okay, which is a small island, a smaller version of Jamaica, I think they were saying or whatnot, okay. And she met Victor. Okay, Victor was 38 years old, and they liked each other. Now I don't know what Victor do, okay, at all. He may be a little playboy and whatever, but I'm gonna leave that be too. But again, they met. She liked him. He liked her. He made her a good little island drink or whatever. She liked it, and then she was gonna travel back home. He said, "No, please stay with me a little bit longer." And so she stayed longer, whatever. And then they was like, you know what? We want to be together forever and ever and ever. Now, she was going to bring him back to the States. I drank too much water. However, the date of his appointment with the visa people, okay, here was around the time COVID happened. So again, everything got canceled. He could not come here and stuff. So it was a tough time or whatever. So instead, she decided she was going to sell all her stuff, get rid of her restaurants, and move to be with him over there in Providencia. What's it called? Providencia. Okay, she gonna go be with him forever. I'm like, really? But she's like selling her car, selling everything in her house, giving up everything to be with this man, Victor, over there, whatever. Now we see later on, she talking to her friends or whatever. Now her one friend at the restaurant is going to like take over for her because she won't be here. And like, are you sure you want to go? Like, how do you not know he's not using you? Okay, how you not? Because I'm like, What does he do? We don't know yet or whatever. But again, she's like, that's possible, but I don't think so. I think he loved me and I love him. Okay. Now the other friend she went and sat and talked to brought up how, girl, you gonna leave here and be with him? But he cheated on you. You found out he was cheating on you. So yes, 7 months ago, she found out via a text message or some kind of message, okay? Text, DM, inbox, or whatever, the girl he was dealing with sent her a whole message. Girl, boom, pow, pow. Look, hey, you may be nah. It's the English in this is weird, so I'm gonna read it how it is. Hey, maybe you worry why Victor Baba don't chat you anymore. Okay, easy. He is my boyfriend, and he is living in my house in Providencia. Okay, you chat a lot before how you miss him, how you cannot wait to see him. Enough. I'm tired of it already. Okay, we are in love. I don't want anyone, him, ex-girlfriend, to disturb us. Okay, quarantine all the time. We stay at home, sex, love, cook, and many more. Okay, Victor, he is good boy, and he doesn't want to hurt your heart. So someone had to inform you it's life. I say, bitch, that is life. When she said it's life, I said, oh, okay, yeah. She like, look, go away from me or whatever. We together, leave me be. I don't want you anymore. Or he don't want you anymore. But to say like he don't want to hurt your heart, okay? But someone had to inform you. It's like I was like, girl, she was for real. Anyway, so she's like, well, she confronted him about it. At first, he kept saying, no, that ain't true. No, I didn't do that. She lying. No. Old girl kept sending her more information, send her like screenshots of their conversations, send her photos of them together or photos of him of him that she knew was him. And so he finally admitted, okay, yes, it's true, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. She tricked me. I was hoodwinked. I was bamboozled. I was led astray. Please, please forgive me. Okay, I am so sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. And I was like, girl, you don't forgive him? And yes, she did. Okay. She wholeheartedly forgave him and, moved on or whatever. Now, as I said, she moving with that man. And she said, because the friend said, but so because he said sorry, that's it. That's it. And she said, well, but he seems sincere. Okay. He's proven to me that he really wants to be with me. I'm like, how? How? He's not even there. Okay. Now we also see them talking was 1 week prior. Okay. And currently on the show, a hurricane had hit the island, and she hasn't talked to him or whatever, and it was like this devastation. So she's hoping he's alive. I'm like, if y'all brought us a story of two star-crossed lovers, and now one of them has perished in a hurricane after the lady first husband died from a drug overdose, I was like, you ain't TLC, okay? But we will see what's going on with them later, okay? Next up, Corey and Evelyn. Look, so I used to watch all the 90 Day Fiance shows. The regular one, the Happy Ever After one, the Before the 90 Days ones. But when they started playing all of them together too close, I got tired of it. And when it just got to be too much and I was bored. Okay. So I stopped watching and reviewing. But since this is a whole new season, I'm gonna try to get into it. But I remember these two. Okay. I remember them from the beginning of it all, okay? And all these years later, these fuckers still together in a whole mess, okay? So Corey, 34, from Washington, okay? Evelyn is 28 from Ecuador. Now they met 6 years ago, and it's been a mess ever since the moment I seen them on my television when he was in the woods with his family living on that compound. Okay, they've been getting on my nerves ever since then, okay? And that was like 2 years ago, I believe, when I first seen their first season. Now, she has never really wanted to get married, okay, but he has always wanted to marry her, so much so that he moved his ass down at the to was it to Ecuador to be with her because she hated here living in the States. Yeah, she gave up living here in America to go back to Ecuador because she's like, I'm more comfortable there. I was like, ain't no walls on your house in town. I don't need that be. Anyway, even now she said, okay, I do not want to get married or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I will only get married because Corey wants it. He wants it, not me. Okay. I don't need it. I don't want it. Don't have it in my life. Now, which is crazy because if you don't want to be married to somebody who wants to be married, why tell them to follow you down to Ecuador to be with you when you don't want what they want? But he's like a dumbass, he went, and now 2 years later of him moving down there, now they engaged, they planned a date. And they plan to get married in 5 months. I was like, girl, bullshit. Anyway, now Corey tells us that he's not being fully honest with Evelyn because when they broke up, however long ago, like a month or so, and he went over to was he? I think he was in Peru. He was somewhere else, okay, dating somebody, some girl named Jenna, and he has not been fully honest about him and Jenna's relationship. Okay, Evelyn thinks they messed around for like 4 days and that was really it. But no, he said it's much more than that. And when she finds out, she gonna be pissed. I'm like, how you gonna be pissed about what he did when y'all were broken up? I mean, you can be pissed that he lied about it, but you can't be pissed at whatever he was he did. So I think it's dumb. Well, he dumb as fuck too for lying. She already knew about the girl. Why lie about what happened? Because he told her how he tried to have sex with her, he tried to do it, but he couldn't get hard. Okay, and so she feels like, oh, so but you still try to fuck her. Okay, but at least you didn't. He fucked her a few times. Let's hope she's not pregnant. I'm gonna leave that beats. Anyway, they go on to her family's house, boom, parents' house, to tell them, hey, we're getting married. Hey, we set a date, and they like, what? You convinced her to marry you? What? We are shocked but excited, okay? Because, excuse me, her family wants them to be married. Her parents love him for her. Her parents want them to have a whole night of the wedding with a pastor and a church and all the bells and whistles or whatever. Now, again, everyone was happy except the sister sitting over there in a white shirt next to her father. That soup was not happy, okay? She's a hater, okay? There's always one hater in a bunch. No matter where you go, look for the hater first, okay? Now, she asked the sister, well, why you getting married, okay, when you always said you never wanted to? And Evelyn didn't have no real excuse or whatever, but that's what she said was, you know what? It's just time. I don't know. It's just time to do it. What is it? You can say that you're doing it because you love him and he wants it, even if you don't, because it's not that she does not want to be with him. She just don't need marriage. And I'm like, it's just stupid. Anyway, the sisters say how Corey is not right for her sister. Okay, he acts innocent, but he isn't. He's a whole fake ass person. I'm like, well, I mean, at least she's being honest with her feelings. That's how she feels. Okay, but again, the mom and daddy is happy for her and Corey. They want this to happen. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. Now, Evelyn brings up the reason sister is always being salty is because she confides in the sister when her and Corey have issues. Okay, the parents don't know any issues they've ever had. The sister does know. And the sister also knows that when they were broken up, he was over there in Peru fucking on girls. Okay, but I'm looking like, so what? They were broken up. I was like, it's weird to me when people get upset. I can't be pissed about what you did when we were broken up. As long as you didn't fuck my friends or my family, I don't care. Okay. Anyway, so that's all we had with these two people who I'm sure is gonna get on my nerves all season. Okay. Now next up we have somebody else is partially gets on my nerve. Beniam and Ariel. Can't stand her. Cannot. She is a she's a piece of work. So Beniam is 31 from Ethiopia. Ariel is 29 from New Jersey. I was like, she just makes stupid decisions, and then within her stupid decisions, she likes to complain. So, because they met 2 years ago while she was backpacking through Ethiopia, okay? And, after filing for divorce from her husband. Okay, so she over in Ethiopia. She see him. He's cute. I want to fuck you. So they was fucking for 3 months because she stayed there to keep fucking on him because she likes him. So again, she went there after filing for divorce, not getting divorced, filing for divorce. Meets Biniam, likes him, bangs him. They fuck around for 3 months. Boom, she pregnant. Okay, so she was pregnant. She ends up moving to Ethiopia because it's easier for her to move there than for him to come to America. Okay, and so we seen all that happen. Was the last season, 2 seasons ago? Either way it go. I mean, the living conditions where he stayed was not that great, but I mean, you knew this before you came here. So I felt like you complaining about shit. You knew he like didn't work a lot. He like a dancer, a choreographer. He does martial arts. He does all these, things, but he's not like, he ain't got no real money. Um, so the living conditions were not that well. Her mama came and her mama was like, oh my God, it's horrible. Anyway, but she stayed, had the baby or whatever, and she there. Now they have now moved into at least a 3 bedroom house and not the little weird, I don't know what it was where they lived before. But it's now a 3 bedroom house. They have a live-in nanny because there a live-in nanny only costs $200 per month. Yes, 200 per month for a live-in nanny. I was like, bitch, what? You pay $200 a day here for daycare. Anyway, she also brings up how the nanny is her best friend because she don't have anybody else there to talk to. She's not your best friend. She just deal. You pay her to be there, so she just doing a job. Anyway, now her family is helping them with money because he isn't working right now. COVID hit, so all the things he did, like club gigs or whatever, all the clubs closed. So if my payment is from working in the nightclub, they're all closed. I can't work. Okay, I have no money. So her parents are helping them with the bills, and I was like, I meaning they pay all the bills. So when she asked him, well, how has the last year been? Has it been good? Has it been, terrible? He was like, both. It's been rough. What? I can't. You would say it's been both. Your son was born. Bitch, he said it was good and bad. Okay. Son probably good. You probably bad. Okay. Anyway, so we later on find out that she has now invited her ex husband to come stay for a visit. Now, she brings out her and the ex husband are now like best friends, and he wants to see her, the baby, and also Biniam. And then she brings about they met when she was 19 years old, and she was at that point in time traveling through Argentina. Her coochie seemed miles. Okay, they got married 6 months later. Okay, and then she brought him to the states. Um, and they were married for 7 years, and they broke up because he wanted to like stay still to do school stuff and whatnot, and she wanted to travel a whole bunch to run the world. So they separated for 3 years before they get divorced. And then she met Biniam, and now this is the thing. So I was like, girl, bye. So the nanny tells her, like, in our culture, like a wife would never see her ex husband, let alone invite him to stay in the house she now shares with her current husband. Are they married? Yeah, they're married. So again, it's weird. Okay, wait, are they married? No, they're engaged. They're engaged. Okay, because he proposed the last time I seen them on the show. He proposed to her and she said yes. And that was after she had a baby. So again, they like, in Ethiopia, we don't have like this doesn't happen here. Like, you if you get divorced, you never see your ex husband again. You damn sure don't invite him to stay in the house that you're living in with your new person. Okay, it's some bullshit if I've seen it. Anyway, so Biniam also does not like the fact that he's coming. He like it's bullshit. I don't like it or whatever, but I'm not gonna fuss with her. And when she said, well, he will always be in my life. So, people just have to accept that he'll always be around because he's my best friend. Look, no. Look, I did that too at one point in my life. Okay. The bad guy was around like, you know what? He's my best friend. We're good friends. He'll always be around. You can't keep doing that or whatever because eventually someone's gonna feel weird. Um, Now Benham says how he's not happy about it at all, but because their relationship scares him, how close she is with the dude, how much they talk on the phone. He like you act like y'all talk a lot on the phone and y'all act like y'all love each other. And she says, well, I do love him because he's my best friend or whatever. I don't want him back. I don't believe that she does not want him back again. They didn't break up beside the fact that she wanted to go run around town and he wanted to be in school. So it's like it wasn't as if they didn't love each other. So if you tired of running around the streets, okay, want to be settled somewhere, y'all could possibly get back together. But girl, I need that be. So it's just weird. But also she would call him and tell him all the stuff, the fighting between her and Beniam. So that's also something he don't like because you're confiding in him about what we got going on. And so now he feels some kind of way. He trying to come here, check me. Bitch, no. Okay. Now we then see Beniam's sisters come to visit. Okay. And we like the sisters. The sisters are like, you can't pull no shit on us. And we do not want our brother being heartbroken like he was with the first chick, who we still don't fully know why she left with a baby and he just don't have. I'm like, what? How you just need? It's weird. Anyway, because this is his second marriage, so again, he probably be on some fuck shit too. Anyway, so when she like, so I want you guys to know, I have a surprise. Um, my ex-husband is coming to visit, and they was like, that's good news. Where's he staying? And then she's like, oh, he's gonna stay here. We're gonna, fix up the whatever room or whatever, and then he'll stay in the other whatever room. So, dog, the sister said, man, look, that is some white people shit. We don't do that here. No, I was like, no, it's white people shit. I was like, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, they're just not happy about it based on how things go in their culture. You don't invite men who you used to be with into your home. Okay, it's basically disrespectful. But they also get she's white and she's American and they do weird shit. Hence her saying that's some white people shit. Okay, but again, they're like, well, Benjamin, how do you feel? He don't like it either. He like, but what am I gonna do? Mainly because her family pays the bills. So if her family is not paying the bills anymore, or he can't dictate who she invites in the house that her family is paying for, basically, or whatever. So it's kind of like, well, it's fucked up either way to look at it. So the sisters are upset. They then say, so like, do you like him? Because tell Beniam what happened, before. She's like, what? What do you mean? I heard about what happened in Jersey. She's like, yeah, I didn't think she'll bring it. Look, the fact that she looked busted when the sister brought it up. So apparently, back when she was like 4 or 5 months pregnant, dude came to spend the night or spend a couple of weeks at her house, at her apartment. So for 2 weeks, while she was pregnant with Beniam's child, she had the ex-husband living with her at the apartment, and Beniam did not know. Still did not know to this day. However, she told his sister, trying to confide in the sister to make them be closer, and the sister just had never brought up until now. Because again, this dude who you was with had never been in the picture until now. So again, I'm gonna bring it up. And so Beniam is upset because he just didn't know. Why would you not tell me that y'all have sex? She's like, no, we stepped into different rooms or whatever. It was not about me or him. He just was there, okay? And I did not tell you because I knew that you'd be jealous. I mean, at this point, he like, what I'm saying, old boy could be a problem. Because, she lied to me about things putting time together before she was pregnant. And then having him come here and I don't know that is some bull of the shit or whatever. So again, I will leave that be. We'll see what happens with them this season. Okay, next up we have Jenny and Sumit. Girl, Jenny and Sumit. I don't know why Jenny is still with Sumit and vice versa. Because I feel like Sumit will never marry Jenny. Okay, Jenny is 63 from California. Sumit is 33 from India. Yes, they are 30 years apart. Okay, and their asses are still not married. Okay, but she is still in India waiting on this man as he strings her along like girl, like tin cans. Okay, now because of the pandemic, she was able to get her visa extended because again the borders were closed. So again, she's been there this whole time and did not have to leave. But before, her visa was like you can be there. She would have to leave every 6 months. So she can be there for 6 months and then have to leave. She can then come back and she can still, it's the whole thing. But because of the pandemic, she didn't have to leave at all for these months of, in 2020. So now y'all know they met 10 years ago, okay, when he catfished her, okay, with a different photo and said his name was Mike Jones, okay. But when she seen who he was, she still liked him, so they kept talking. And his parents have always been against them two being together because, again, she's 30 years older than him, and they wanted their son to marry somebody his own age or whatever. So again, they were never, they were never for this union. So Jenny came back in 2017 to live there, to be with him, to get married or whatever. However, she found out at this point in time that, hey, guess what? Sumit's married. Yep. His parents had arranged a marriage for him because when Jenny came to visit them back in 2013 and they were pissed back then, she then came back to the States, they had him marry somebody else. And Sumit never told her, ever. Okay. And she came to live there and he had not told her. Stupid. And she found out when the wife's father and the family came to snatch his ass up because they found out he was there living with another woman. A whole mess. A whole mess. But currently he's now divorcing that old wife or whatever. But again, he's still stringing Jenny along for a whole ride or whatever. So Sumit takes her to see his astrologer because he's been going to this person since he was a kid or whatever. The astrologer brought up how when his daddy took him there when he was 5, he said, "I predicted you're gonna have a hard time with this one. Okay, with his love life, he's gonna be with somebody older." He said, "I predicted that when he was 5," and it came true. Anyway, so Sumit is going to this man, his astrologer, to ask him what can he do to get married. How what can go on or whatever. I was like, sir, nothing is stopping you besides your parents not being okay with it. They can't even like legally stop you, whatever. They just don't like it. It's the stupid. He really acts like he can't do it. And I get it. So in certain cultures, you have to have a parent's consent. But you got this lady living in y'all live together. Y'all living in sin, truth be told, or whatever. I'm gonna leave that be. So Jimmy feel like he just needs to stop asking other folks what to do and just do it. Okay, he don't need nobody else's opinion. Let's just get married, be together. But no, he want to keep asking everybody their mamas, okay, what to do. So the astrologer brings up how you look. Things will work out. He did whatever stuff. Okay, what he said was things will work out how it's supposed to do. Sorry. And how it's designed to work out. But however, to maintain the love between y'all, is the main thing. Because if you maintain the love between you two and not rush marriage, y'all will be fine. Okay. But if you force this marriage, if you force the issue and try to keep forcing it without letting it just happen, y'all will ruin y'all relationship. I was like, how much does Sumit pay this man to tell her to not rush for them to get married? Because I'm like, really? Really? Anyway, but again, Jenny's visa can expire and she may have to go back. They're trying to prevent that from happening. So later on, they're checking her visa status and then it comes up to where it's closed. And usually it always says approved. And now it's at closed. So it seems as if they did not extend it. And so whenever it ends, you have to leave, go back to America, and then figure out when she can come back here. And that's if the borders ever open. And so she's pissed. So then he suggests, hey, how about we go to Nepal? Nepal is a close country, whatever. We can go there for a few months until the borders open up here. And at that point in time, you can go back to the States, but you can get back into India. And it'll prevent you from having to do too much traveling. So they call the travel agency to try to get it set up. And the travel agent says, well, first of all, Nepal borders are closed. Mostly all the borders are closed except for Bali. Bali is the only one that's open. Okay, boom, we can do Bali. But he then said how he don't have a passport. Okay, so because he doesn't have a passport, he said, well, can I travel there as an Indian man without a passport? He says, no, the only place you can travel from India without a passport is to Nepal, and Nepal is closed. So then oh my God, it's so crazy. Jenny got pissed. You know what? You keep telling me you're gonna marry me. I'm here. I can't believe this. We're not married because of your parents. Okay, it's bullshit. I have nothing to go back to in America because I sold all my shit to be here with you. I came back a third time and nothing. Okay, I am not coming back a fourth time. I'm done with this shit. When she had a whole old lady fit, I said, "Oh, she's having an old lady fit." It was funny, but she was damn. Look, she was mad. Okay, I told you I did not want to come in because again, he told her come back the third time and we will get married. And now they still not married, and not because they can't get married. It's because he just doesn't want to, because his family does not approve of it. So again, he on bullshit. Okay, she was pissed, honey. She slammed that door through a little chair. I was like, oh, Jenny is upset. She's upset because again, he keeps playing her. But I mean, she keep falling for it. Anyway, lastly, we have new couple Stephen and Alina. Okay, Stephen is 25. He's from Utah. He's a Mormon. Surprise? No. And but he said his faith is very important to him. Okay. Anyway, now he lives in a basement at the house. Okay, with his mama, his stepfather, and his younger brother. Okay. Now he went on a mission when he was 19 years old. He lived in Europe for 2 years. He learned Russia. He learned Russian, okay, to speak Russian. And that's where he started. Well, that's kind of what he was happy about that because he then met Alina. Now, again, he's 25, Alina's 20, okay? And so he brings up how she lives in Russia. Okay, now they met on a language exchange website where he was helping her learn English, and he was helping her learn English, and she was helping him learn Russian. And I'm like, but how old was y'all? Because y'all, it's a 5 year age, it's a 5 year age difference. And when he was 19, that means she would have been 14. So I mean, I need to know at what age did y'all start talking? Okay, just let me know. Anyway, so that's how I started dating on the whole thing. Now he brings up how when she found out that he was Mormon, she's not wanted to talk to him because again, apparently Russians believe Mormons are a cult. Okay, and she thought they were trying to kidnap her to steal into her organs. And I was like, I mean, that's something. But he convinced her, well, hey, if you don't feel comfortable, you bring your mama. Okay, bring your mama so that way you're not alone. He like, but at the same time, you can kidnap and store organs for two people. So I was like, don't say that, bro. Don't do that. Anyway, but she came, had a good time or whatever, and they spent 2 weeks together. A great time was had, and they have been dating now for a year. So okay, so that means she was 19. Girl, I'm gonna leave it be. If it's been a year, okay, that means she was at least 17, 18 years old. It's still, I don't know, I'm leave that be. But now, initially, he was going to move to Russia because she is in school there, and she wants to finish school in Russia. But the pandemic killed that because the Russians closed the border. So again, he couldn't get in and whatnot. Okay, so they had to make a choice to move to a country close, that they can both get into, and so they picked Turkey. So they're gonna both move to Turkey to be together, and eventually they had to get married while in Turkey because the only way he can get a visa to get to Russia after the 90 days that they're married. Okay. And his family, like, do you really want, like, you don't really know her? You've only been around her for 2 weeks. Is this the smart thing to do? And he said he wants to do this. Okay. Because again, I got 90 days to figure it out. I think, we should be together. Now, the brothers asked him, what happens if she does not want to convert to being Mormon? He said, well, I think if that's the case, like it would not work out because again, I really want that to happen. But he also tells us how he is falling short of the standards of the church. Okay. And he is the most, I guess, Mormonist person she know. And so if he tells her the things he's done wrong as a Mormon, that it may make her not want to be with him if she figure out, oh, you a bad Mormon. I'm already scared of Mormons. So if you can't be a good Mormon, I can't be with you. I'm like, well, girl? We're gonna see what happens with these two. Anyway, that was the whole episode. Okay, so again, I'm gonna see who watched this episode, see how many views. Again, y'all know y'all look. If y'all don't watch it, I won't review it. Okay, because again, this is not one of my favorite shows. but it's fine, okay? But y'all know to make sure to comment in the comment section, to like the video, to share it, to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I will see y'all when I see y'all because I gotta go see when I see you. Peace.